Shalom, 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 Israel, giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashim, El Shabashim, Chakadash, double honors to the apostles of this GMS, who are also 18 to you. I came out there pushing his word and truth, sincerity, grace, and your freedom. You like to do so more so now than ever before, for we are close to the end. I stumbled upon this article today, and then I said, I'm going to do a video on it. Salaki, I've kind of been under the weather. But nevertheless, let's continue on with further prophecy, further news. So it says, Israeli troops kill 6 Palestinians sheltering in Gaza school, says hospital chiefs. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this out is, again, this is reflective to prophecy. Everything that's taking place is prophetic. The so-called Ish people being in the land, their rape, robbery, and murder of the people of Palestinians and across the world internationally. This is scripture. This is scripture that they're going to do this. And the Most High is going to allow it for the time being. But they're not the people of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to get a couple scriptures. So it says, Israeli troops kill 6 Palestinians sheltering in Gaza school, says hospital chiefs. Attack brings total number of Palestinians killed by Israel to 401 since October ceasefire took effect. So 401 people were killed by the Ish people. It says the Israeli military killed 6 Palestinians, including a baby, who were in a school that sheltered displaced people in Gaza City on Friday. Hospital officials have said. The attack brings the number of Palestinians killed by Israel to 401 since the October ceasefire took effect. See, let's get this 799 and 6. A bastard should dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So where's Ashdod? It's a seaport city in Israel. Why is it saying a bastard should live there? What is a bastard? A fatherless child. Who lives in Jerusalem right now? Ashdod. The Ish people, and the scriptures refer to them as bastards. Why? Because they're without the Father. The Father doesn't know them, and their acts alone signifies that the Father doesn't know them. They don't belong in the land of Israel. Well, technically they do. Shalakia, Obadiah. Let's get that real quick. Obadiah. Right, this is Obadiah, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Right. They're small in nation. They always talk about they're a minority, which they are. The Most High made them small amongst the nations of the world. And the scriptures say they are greatly despised. Why? Because their acts, what they do, how they live their life, how they murder so-called innocent people. See what I'm saying? And that's why they don't belong in that land. It says Israeli troops fired over the ceasefire line, which they have withdrawn to, killing the Palestinians and wounding a number more. The Palestinian Civil Defense said in a statement. It added that it was only able to recover the bodies after coordinating with the UN to ensure they did not also come under Israeli fire. Dozens gathered at Gaza City Hospital to mourn those killed, with 5 body bags placed outside the hospital and a man cradling an infant wrapped in a white shroud. End quote. This is not a truce. This is a bloodbath, said Nafeed al-Nader, who witnessed the attack, telling agents France Presse he wanted the bloodshed to stop. Another witness says shelling erupted without warning on Friday night, hitting the school, showing you that, these people are out to eradicate the Palestinians out of that land. which ultimately the Most High, if they were the true people of Israel, they wouldn't need to declare war on the nations physically. The Most High be doing it. Ezekiel 34, verse 27. And the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase, and they shall be safe in their land. So the people of Jerusalem, if they're the true people, they'd be safe in their land. But they're not. It says, and shall know that I am the Lord when I have broken the bands of their yoke and delivered them out of the hands of those that serve themselves on them. Right? Who did the Ish people ever serve? All right? Last time I checked, they were never in bondage, never in slavery. So how the hell, they can consider themselves the children of Israel if they didn't even serve captivity? But the scripture said that the Lord, Yahweh, is going to break the bands, the yoke, and deliver them out of the hands of those that serve themselves of them, meaning they profited off of their sufferings, i.e. slavery, i.e. bondage, i.e. subjections, taxes, the whole nine. Verse 28, and they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beast of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. So when they're in the land of the Lord, the true people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, once the Lord comes back the second time, recovers the remnant of Israel, and delivers us and puts us back in our rightful seat of authority, Israel's going to be in safety. Nobody's going to make Israel, scared or worried at all. See what I'm saying? But that's not the case, because there's war breaking out, and in that country. Read a little bit more. Dozens gathered at Gaza City Hospital to mourn those killed, with 5 body bags placed. Read that. It says the ceasefire line refers to where Israeli troops had pulled back to under the terms of the October ceasefire deal, denoting by a long yellow line on maps and physically demarcated by yellow concrete markers to the ground. Israeli troops remain in control of about 53% of the territory, regularly conduct airstrikes in the areas it does not occupy. So, the scriptures tell you, man, airstrikes. In the kingdom, there ain't gonna be no airstrikes. All right? The scriptures say nations should not learn war anymore. It's like, I'm just checking the time. But yeah, man, nation's not gonna learn war anymore. I think this is acting up, so I'm gonna have to stop. But that's pretty much it. Let's see. Right, Ezekiel 39:23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hands of their enemies, so fell they all by the sword. And that's exactly what happened to Israel. But once we get delivered, Lord willing, soon, the heathen is gonna know that we only fell because we disobeyed the Lord. But once we get past that and gets delivered, all praise is due to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim El Shah. The heathen is gonna know that was the reason. So I'm gonna stop the video there. Lord willing, till next time.